today I'm talking about biohacking. I'm very excited about this because I have been into biohacking since I was a kid. I'm always looking for ways to optimize my health. So I looked around on the internet for different definitions of biohacking, and this was the favorite one that I came up with. The pursuit of human optimization by quantifying and improving the systems of the body by tweaking things. I really liked that definition. So biohacking is not this complicated thing. It's simply just optimizing your behaviors, your lifestyles for your health, for a better life, for a better quality of life. Number one favorite biohack is sleep. I like to sleep like a queen. If I sleep well, I can perform well the next day. I think well, my blood sugars are more stable. I feel like myself. If you're not sleeping, then you need to get on top of that. Sometimes it's just a matter of creating some nice sleep bedtime routine that's just sleep hygiene. Sometimes I ask people, what is your sleep hygiene like? And they're like, what? Like, they don't even know what that term means. It just simply means, how are you taking care of your sleep at night? So for me, that looks like unplugging by 7 p.m. I use an eye mask, I use mouth tape, and this is a good segue into another biohack that I love using is taping my mouth. So by doing that, it will increase nitric oxide, which will increase your focus, your energy levels the next day. It can also improve the pH of your mouth, just the environment of your mouth, your oral health. By taping your mouth, it changes the bacteria. So it's a really cool biohack, and it seems a little strange, but honestly it's so affordable, and it makes such a difference to not be a mouth breather. Mouth breathing is associated with a lot of issues, including depression, poor energy, fatigue, and then also when you are breathing with your nose, you're actually going to be burning more fat. So that's another bonus if you need more motivation to start breathing through your nose. Another great biohack is nutrition. We can change the way that our genes express themselves. We can change the way that our DNA expresses itself by the way that we eat. So this is a really important factor for people who have seizures, who have epilepsy, people who have mood disorders. You can change the way that your brain works just by moving from glucose burning to ketones. This is all biohacking. So nutrition is another huge one. Definitely a way to optimize human performance. Another good one is sauna and cold therapy. Love those. And I am actually going to share one of my favorite new devices. This is a company called Koze. I recently affiliated with them, and I do have a discount for you guys. It's tailored, as always, almost always. So this is a miniature red light panel, and you just hold it, and it'll set, so it set the time for 10 minutes, and you can take this anywhere you want. Now, it looks like half of the lights are off, but it's actually the infrared, so you don't see infrared light. So this is another major biohack. If I am feeling tenderness in my neck from doing CrossFit, or my feet are sore, I can just shine this on there for 10 minutes, and it really makes a difference. If you can't afford a whole sauna, check these guys out. This little thing is awesome. And then it also comes with this really nice carrying case. So again, that's Koze, and my discount code is tailored. Is minerals. Honestly, most of us are mineral depleted because our soil has been depleted, and our food is depleted of minerals. Our salt is stripped. Our water is stripped of minerals. If you're using a Brita filter, yes, you're filtering out toxins, but you're also not getting the minerals that you need. So every day I use these. These are a game changer for me. I can't say enough good things about them. I notice better digestion, definitely like more consistent bowel movements. If I ever feel backed up, it's either electrolytes or minerals. So definitely take this if you have constipation. Try them. Definitely better energy, and I just feel better immediately. Like when I drink this stuff, it is quenching a deep thirst that I have, even more so than an ice cold LaCroix, which is saying something. This is another product by Aussie Trace Minerals. That's what these are, by the way. These are Aussie Trace Minerals. and this is their Magnesium Spray. So this is absorbed better than Epsom salts, and it is also a pure form of magnesium. Epsom salts have been stripped. Again, something that's stripped. So I love Aussie trace minerals because it's pure. It has not been manipulated. And so I spray this on my feet every single night, just like that. And I just let it air out a little bit. I spray it on my ankles if my shins are sore from running. I have been spraying it on this part of my neck lately because I've just had a crick in my neck. But honestly, you can spray this on your whole body. And also, this works very well for acne. The owner, Jay, he actually told me that his son sold this in high school to his friends for acne. So it does work well for pimples. It kind of dries them out. I also spray this on my face sometimes at night, and then I just rinse it with cold water in the morning, and it really does make my skin kind of glow. So this is another one of my favorite biohacks. You can afford these for cheaper than buying a cup of coffee at Starbucks every day. You can use these every day, and it is so much better for you than a Starbucks coffee. Another biohack is this little massage gun that I shared with you guys. This is the Arboleaf massage gun. My discount code is tailored for 20% off. And this is another thing that really does improve the quality of my life. Just getting into those spots where we store tension and stress, if you can just hit it for like 15 seconds, honestly, you might feel better for the rest of the day. It makes all the difference. I also have a whole body vibrator, which I stand on. That's another great biohack. It really gets everything moving, and that vibration in your joints is really good for anyone dealing with osteoporosis or just body pain in general. Vibration is really good for it. Oh, so good. So good. Another great biohack is fasting. So if you don't do hardcore fasting, if you don't do 48, 72-hour fasts, that's okay. If you don't eat one meal a day, that's okay. If you even practice going low carb, that is a form of fasting. So a ketogenic diet is a fasting mimicking diet. So I do consider that in itself to be a biohack. But also intermittent fasting, maybe 16 hours of fasting, 8 hours of eating. That is a great way to biohack your way into a more optimal life by lowering insulin, allowing other beneficial hormones to elevate, allowing autophagy to take place at a higher rate by fasting is such a great idea. Exercise. Exercise is something I do every day. I think it's really interesting how people will make behaviors like casual sex, partying, smoking weed, drinking alcohol on a regular basis. They make these things to seem okay, acceptable by society. I'm just talking about in general. These are acceptable. We see sex, so much sex on television. We see partying. We just act like it's a normal part of college life. We act like drinking is no big deal if you're doing it with good people. Like, we think these behaviors are normal and acceptable, where they are really so damaging in so many ways. Emotionally, mentally, physiologically. It's just horrible. Yet, there are people that say you have a problem if you exercise every day. Like, I'm just gonna let you think about that. Like, I have definitely gotten flack for exercising every day by people in my family, and my answer is always the same. It's my therapy. Like, if I exercise first thing in the morning, not the very first thing, but like early in the morning, that's what I'm gonna go do after I record this video, is exercise with Tyler at CrossFit. And honestly, exercise does so much for your brain. It boosts dopamine, endorphins, it helps your pain receptors basically to work better, so it's going to reduce pain in your body. It increases brain-derived nootropic factor, which will increase your creative thinking. Like, so many of my posts that I write on Instagram and just video ideas, so many things come to mind when I'm exercising. I literally will text myself with these ideas. Much of my book writing, this book that I'm getting ready to publish, come Christmas time or New Year's, has been written in the gym in between sets, and something just hits me and my brain lights up. So that is why I exercise every day. It's awesome to be strong. It's awesome to build muscle. That has a host of benefits in itself. But I mainly want to talk about the mental benefits because I think that's what more people need to hear. having muscle and being strong and having a nice body composition, or maybe more toneness to your body. That appearance is appealing, but what's more appealing, I think, to more people is the fact that you will be more productive, you will feel more like yourself, you're gonna improve your creative thinking, your focus. Energy creates energy. So sometimes we have to actually burn energy to create energy. So if you are lacking the motivation to go work out, exercise, just get yourself to do it, and within the first 10 minutes, you probably will realize, I'm so glad I did this. There have been days where I got into the gym and I did 2 or 3 reps, and I'm just like, really not feeling it. But I forced myself through 2 or 3 sets, and then all of a sudden it kicks in, and I'm like, I'm so glad I did this. Exercise is one of the best biohacks that anyone could do. Yes, so comment below, let me know what your favorite biohacks are.